Hi, my name is Alberto, and today I'm going to talk to you about a very interesting topic, which is nuclear weapons. I focusing on my hypothesis, that is, how the advancement of the nuclear weapons have diverted attention of the lethality of this. Well, first, I'm going to talk about the historical and ecological aspects. Um, the historical aspects that I'm going to talk about are going to be first the Trinity test that was a test made by the USA and also was the first release of a nuclear bomb ever made by the USA. And it was made by the USA and it was in a place unknown. But the only thing that is known is that it was by using a plutonium bomb. Also, we have the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs that were they were the end of the Second World War. And as we already know, they were very destructive. They literally finished with all the things that were in there at the moment, all the people, all the buildings, uh, also all the nature. And this is where I um, talk about the ecological aspects because the destruction and the devastation is not only for people in the buildings, but also for the nature. Because before a nuclear weapon is released, it devastates all around the area where it was released. So, especially the nature seems to be more affected because all the radiation these nuclear bombs have. And it takes several years for the nature for grow again in there, for the people to live again in there, also for animals to live again in those places. So this is the first two aspects I talk about because I think they are one of the most important. Now, I'm going to talk about the political aspects and how can I relate it with the philosophical aspect. First, I'm going to talk about the Security Council by the United Nations. Before the Trinity test by the USA in 1945, the same year the United Nations made this council that is a treatment that takes control over the countries that have access to the information or have nuclear stuff. If you didn't know, there are only 5 countries allowed to have nuclear equipment, and some other countries that have that can have the information about one of the requirements that have this council if that these countries are not allowed to share or reveal the information with other countries or persons because imagine if other people have access to this information it will be very bad for us. And well, how I am going to relate it with philosophy is by political philosophy, which is uh, phi- the kind of philosophy which studies how the relation between people and society should be by taking including points like the government, the freedom, equality, justice, and also the human rights. And well, this is a study of how the people should act in our society during the moment. Um, it focuses in the behavior of the people by the application of legal codes and authority that makes legitimate governments. But the use of nuclear weapons is everything and all the opposite thing um, of the political philosophy. I'm relating these two topics in here because the political philosophy is the political stuff we already know, but applying more this focusing really in this thing of the behavior of the people and the relation in the society. And well, as you might know, I don't think it's a very an act very good for a society to being attacked by a nuclear bomb. It because the person who has the power to release it or also to send those attacks of nuclear weapons. They those bombs are not going to wait for the people to move or ask if where to land or not, who to kill or not. So I think this violates all the rules that are stated in the political philosophy. This is all the opposite thing. And well, it violates the terms stated in here. That's why am I relating them because it is not just political. The political philosophy, it's the relation between the people and the society, and the society is not being respected with the use of nuclear weapons. I hope I have been clear in this point. So now moving to the another, it's why be aware of this. My arguments in here, resume in general, are that people is getting less interested in this topic, in this subject. They maybe are a little aware of this, but not at all. I think maybe you didn't know there was a council specifically for this subject that have control of these countries. That there were only 5 countries allowed to have nuclear equipment. And well, I think that if people start getting more interested in this, we can start making a change because we can start being heard by the big authorities in our country, the authorities that lead us. They can start seeing that we are really aware of the future of our lives, because thinking it more deep, you can, I think that how I see it is that there are people who have the power to destroy us where and whenever they want, wherever they want to destroy, whoever they want to destroy. They have in their hands literally the power to decide who to kill or not. Even though there are this council, this security council, who can make you sure or completely sure that he's not or her is not going to release the bomb to your country by political problems with another president, as we could see in the last year at the start of the 2020. The USA make um, some issues, was looking for some problems with another countries from Europe, and well, it is something that can we can start getting more into to make a difference, to make the government see that we don't want this in our lives, and we are um, looking for start getting rid of this. Finally, my conclusion is that this is a very extensive topic. I hope I haven't made you too overwhelmed and you have understand what I wanted to say. Um, I'm inviting you to start getting more focused in this topic, to start getting more into it, and well, you can find how inhuman people sometimes can be, and but it has changed during the past of our history, during the course of our lives. So, well, the mainly purpose of this was to make you aware, but not to make people get alarmed a lot. And well, it's just for you to get a time to get more into this, to know and to open your eyes to the real world, um, and the treats that are in front of us every day. And I hope you have liked it, and thank you.